I found your mom eating the leftover Halloween candy. There she is! Fatuti! What is up, everybody? We're fucking back and beautiful. Welcome to the DynamiteGizmo podcast, everyone. Episode 223. 223? Oh. That's nice. Isn't that nice? Here's today's card. It's tradition around here to show you the card, but it's not tradition to show you what's on the card, but you'll find out anyway because Grandma's going to talk to you about it. I'm so glad to be out of that fucking dragon outfit, dude. Finally, we're out of the dragon outfit. Never again will I go 4 weeks in a row of a dragon outfit. Are we still going with the mic? I heard it click a little bit. Oh, God. Did I just fuck everything up? I hope not. I pressed a button I wasn't supposed to. Never again will I wear a dragon outfit 4 weeks in a row. It's not worth it, dude. You just need one Halloween episode. You don't need 4 Halloween episodes. You think to yourself, oh, I can do 4. No problem. Nope. Can barely do 1. Honestly, the first episode that I did the first week of October was plenty. I didn't need to go any farther than that. But no, I was like, okay, every single week we're going to put on that stupid dragon outfit and we're going to do a Halloween episode. All right? And since I already committed to the first week, I couldn't just take it off the next few weeks, so I had to keep her going. But guess what, baby? We're moving on. We're moving on. Back to the old fucking skirts. Back to the old suit, the fucking sweater vest and the purple fucking golf shirt and the hat. You know how we roll. You know how we roll around here like a golf ball on a hot Tuesday afternoon? Like a lawn chair sitting in the sun melting because you tried to change the color of the lawn chair with spray paint. And now the spray paint is melting because it's not meant to be out in the hot sun. Yeah, I've done it before. What do you got to say about it, Gregory? You think you're someone special, Gregory, just because you fucking sit in the audience every goddamn day? You ain't nothing, Greg. That's how liberals throw. I'm not a fucking liberal cuck. So I don't throw like that. I don't throw like that, Gregory. Don't ever catch me throwing like that again, Gregory. That reminds me of a video. We should check it out. I think it was a liberal throwing an axe. Right? Or something. I bet I can find it. I found it right away. Let's watch this together. Me and you. Oh no, maybe I didn't find it. Fuck. Oh man, Charlie Kirk's smile, dude, is off the charts. Where is it? Come on, gravy. Give me that gravy. Oh, I could go for some gravy right now. Fuck. Come on. Come on, I just saw it. It was viral. Let me just type in axe throwing. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe this will be it right here. We like dead air. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Forget it. You know what? I'm going to go to my page. I'll see. Check out my likes. Maybe it's here. I might get lucky and I might find it in here because I think I would have liked it. You know, you click that little heart. We all have clicked a heart once or twice in our life. Where's it at? Is it here? I watch so many TikToks, dude. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the talk. Where is it? 3 more seconds. You have 3 more seconds. If you can't find it in 3 seconds, we're shutting this fucking segment down. Come on, baby. Light my fire. 3. We're way past the 3 seconds. 2. We're way past the 3 seconds. 1. Is it here? I can't find it. This is the Dynamite Gizmo podcast. I hope it's your first time watching, and I hope you're enjoying every second of it. Every second I waste of your life is happening right now before your very eyes. Yeah.
You guys got any bags of bird ham in here?
If it's your first time here, you need some bird ham.
You guys got any bags of bird ham in here?
We ran out of bird ham.
Come get your bird ham, first-time customers. That's what I say to everyone. If it's your first time coming to the Dynamite Gizmo podcast, here, have some bird ham.
You guys got any bags of bird ham in here?
Jackpot.
And make sure to just throw a little jackpot out at the end.
Jackpot.
You get yourself some bird ham. That's what you guys say, okay? If I give you bird ham, what do you say?
Jackpot.
I know that's really hard to hear, but he's saying it.
Jackpot. 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 Jackpot.
Jackpot. Jackpot. Coming forth to...
You little fucking rat.
You little fucking rat. Okay. Let's jump into some stuff, shall we?
Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies, too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Where am I?
Okay. Hot topic buttons. We like hot topic buttons around here. Listen, you fart faces. I've got something to say. Everyone's hating on Tony Hinchcliffe, and a lot of the people hating on him don't even know who he is. They're seeing him up on stage during this Trump rally. They're seeing him up on stage because the Daily Telegraph, the Daily Mail, the Ching Chong Fing Fong, all these liberal media outlets are spreading Tony's face all across their platforms. And all these liberal cucks have never seen him before because he's only been splattered across conservative pages. So they never got a chance to indulge in the genius that is Tony Hinchcliffe. But now that they get a taste of him, they're hating on him. You know why? Because he's being portrayed as a racist fucking comedian. This is the left is they're experiencing Tony Hinchcliffe for the first time. This is their first time seeing him. And for those who know Tony Hinchcliffe, like myself and all the other people who are a fan of comedians and comedy in general, you know this is Tony Hinchcliffe. This is what he does. Not only does Tony Hinchcliffe do this, but every single fucking comedian in the world of comics do this. So this is nothing new to us. This is not even that bad. This is not even close to the things that he is capable of. He went light on this. This is just a taste of what Tony Hinchcliffe is capable of. Do you think this is his worst fucking shot, dude? He can go way harder than this. All right? But it's your first time seeing Tony Hinchcliffe. It's your first time seeing him. All right? And you guys don't understand what jokes are. All you liberals. All right? And let's not even label it that way. Okay? Let's remove the labels off it completely. Okay? Because that just makes it more divisive. And that's not even what we're trying to accomplish here. We need to be unified as a society. All right? Yeah, there's people who have these crazy ideologies that are absolutely lunacy and fucking bonkers. And then there's everyone else who actually has common sense and actually rationalizes everything and takes things into consideration and makes rational, justified decisions. Okay? We would call those people conservatives, and the previous ones I mentioned, liberals. We would classify them in that way, but let's not do that. Let's just say those who disagree and call Tony Hinchcliffe racist are, well, I guess we shouldn't even label them, right? They're just disagreeable people, okay? In compared to the agreeable people. Even that's too divisive. Listen. What am I going to say here? It's been said over and over and over again. This is nothing new. We see this all the time, and this is nothing new for Tony Hinchcliffe. He's seen this his whole fucking career. And again, it's not just Tony Hinchcliffe, it's every fucking comedian. All right? The only reason why Tony has a spotlight on him right now is because he did this at the Trump rally. Do you guys realize that this is his job, this is his career, this is what he does every single week? This is Tony Hinchcliffe. For those of you who think Tony Hinchcliffe is racist, go watch one episode of the Kill Tony podcast, which, by the way, is the number one, by far, the number one live podcast in the entire world. What you're seeing him do here at this Donald Trump rally is exactly what he does every fucking week on the Kill Tony podcast. Which, by the way, I don't even think that... Should he really even consider that show to be a podcast? If you watch it, you know what I'm saying, but I guess so. He just sold out fucking Madison Square Garden because of this sort of stuff. Okay? I mean, there's a whole lot more to Kill Tony, obviously. But the way that he orchestrates jokes like this is the reason why his show is so big and why he is so big. Okay? There's a difference between joking about something and actually being racist for the sake of being racist. There's this disconnection where people think, oh, if you make a joke about a specific race or a specific individual or a specific color of their skin or whatever, as soon as you make a joke about a type of person, if it's any archetype of a person other than a white person, you're automatically racist. So what's the difference between a joke and being racist? According to y'all, you think there's no difference. Because you think what Tony is saying, he actually believes. He doesn't believe any of it. His goal, Tony's goal, is to make you laugh. Okay? And he's making you laugh by saying the things that are deemed not supposed to be spoken about, but we're all thinking it. All right? And you may be saying, well, I don't think Puerto Ricans are piles of trash in the ocean. And it's like, yeah, no, I know, obviously. We all know this. But you can see where the connection is. All right? That's how jokes are formed. Now, if you were to say, okay, let's not do any jokes that are related to Puerto Ricans or to blacks or to Mexicans or to whatever, all right, then what jokes are you left with? Now you're left with the shitty jokes, the jokes that actually don't have any meaning to them, because the whole point of comedians trying to make you laugh is they make connections between two things that are divisive and things that everyone has like that thought in their head, but no one's afraid to say it. So they take those things and they smash them together. And they say the things that you would never say in order to get a reaction out of you and make you laugh. That's the goal. It's to make you laugh. He's not telling you facts or truths or things that he specifically believes in. Now, by the way, I don't really need to make much of an argument for this or try to prove any sort of point. Those who understand, okay? And by those who understand, I mean the people on this side. You know what I'm saying? But those who understand. All right? So, Tony Hinchcliffe going on or being a part of Trump's rally, it only helps the situation and it only helps Trump. So the people on the left which again we shouldn't categorize people. Hold on, did I just cut my mic out? We shouldn't categorize people, but we do. That's what we do, and that's the way it is right now. That's the way it is. That's unfortunate. There's left and there's right, and it's very divisive. And here's what's happened: the people on the left have gone extremely far left. They went off the charts, dude. And then the people on the right they moved more center. Okay, so you guys fucked off all that way, and we're more in the middle, trying to be rational. All right? Tony Hinchcliffe's getting a lot of hate, and he knew he was going to get hate. He expected he was going to get hate, and it doesn't even faze him, and it's not going to affect his career at all. Okay? And I'm seeing a lot of comments, which I normally stay away from comments, but I kind of snuck in this time. People are saying, oh, finally we get to cancel Tony Hinchcliffe. It's been so many years. He finally deserves to be canceled. Guess what? It's not. It doesn't work anymore. And to be honest, it never really worked. Canceling, what is canceling? Well, to cancel someone is to have specific platforms or organizations not feature that person anymore. But we don't have to worry about that because everyone's independent nowadays. All right? So if you say you want to cancel Tony Hinchcliffe, that has no meaning. That doesn't mean anything. You can't cancel anyone. And the fact that you want to cancel someone just shows how deluded and construed and demented your mind has become. It's not appropriate to cancel someone. It doesn't matter if you disagree with them. It doesn't matter. All right? Now, if it was the other way around and some woke comedian decided to go on Kamala's rally and say some shit that I disagreed with and that I thought was ridiculous, yeah, I would say that I completely disagree and I think what this person's saying is ridiculous, but I would not advocate for this person to be canceled. And I would not call them racist, and I would never do that. The term racist and homophobic and transphobic and yada, 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 it's all gotten out of hand, and it's used too much. We need to quit that shit, okay? Put it in our back pocket. Put it in the trunk. All right? And I'm not going to sit here and be like justice for Tony Hinchcliffe, because he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it, dude. I like this. This is good for Tony. This is good for Trump. And this is good for the entire world. Okay? Because this is going to prove a point. This is going to show all you people that it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? You want his career to end because he said some shit you disagreed with and you don't know how to take a joke. So you're like, oh, finally, he's going to get canceled now. But this is going to prove to the world that shit's done. Whoops. That can't happen. And it never could happen. This isn't going to hurt Tony at all. Those who love Tony and who have always loved Tony are going to continue to love Tony. Those who never knew about Tony, and now they discovered Tony and actually have a sense of humor, are now going to continue to follow him, or now going to start following him, I should say. So he's going to gain followers. He's going to keep the followers that he's already had. And who's he going to lose? Nobody. He's not going to lose anyone. If anything, he's gained a fan base. The only people he would lose are those who now just discovered him, who are on the far left and hate that kind of rhetoric. All right? Jokes. We need jokes, people. We need jokes in our society. Okay? There's nothing wrong with what he said. And I mean that. I truly mean that. There is nothing wrong with saying Puerto Ricans are a floating pile of trash in the ocean. Okay? Because it's all about the context. You know he doesn't actually mean that. You know he's joking. Okay? And I bet every Puerto Rican would love that joke. Except for, well, I guess there's Aubrey Plaza.
As a Puerto Rican woman, I just wanted to very quickly respond to the racist joke that was made at that Trump rally about Puerto Rico, where most of my family is from.
Oh, great.
Thankfully, my sweet abuelita wasn't here to hear that.
Wow, okay.
Disgusting remark.
Yeah, it was
but
gross,
if she
wasn't
was
it?
alive today,
What would she say?
I think she would say, Tony Hinchcliffe, go for yourself. And yes, the Wall Street Journal can quote me on that.
Yeah, okay. Good for you, Aubrey Plaza. I really liked Aubrey Plaza. And I still do, to be honest. All right? I still like her. Sure, she can hate Tony Hinchcliffe. She can tell him to go fuck himself. But guess what? I still like you, Aubrey Plaza. You disagree? That's fine. I disagree with what you said. Hey, fuck you too, Aubrey. Hey, Aubrey Plaza. Fuck you. How's it feel? Can't take a joke? Huh? Can't take a joke, Aubrey? I really liked you, Aubrey. I still do. Come on, Aubrey. Take a joke. Take a joke. Comedians are important, people. We all know it. Those who know. Okay? Especially those who follow comedy and stand-up comedy in general. You know, dude. You know. Because if you're following, you just... Yeah. The worlds collide, man. When you understand, you understand. Be a part of the right side. And not, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the right side, like right and left. Like, I mean the correct side. Just use your noggin. It's not even about left or right. Okay? It's just common sense, bruh. It's just common sense. Jokety joke. We like to joke. Stop being so sensy. Y'all are sensitive, dude. Lighten it up. I gotta we're gonna move on right now. Okay? I didn't need to touch on that too much, because we don't need to talk about it, because those who know. It's totally fine and totally acceptable. Wait a minute. Why does this say 2022? I found this video here of Heidi Klum dressed up as a fucking worm for Halloween. But it says 2022. I thought this was recent. Look how good that costume is. That's such a good costume, dude.
You know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. You know, I'm the worm.
Wow.
Spray tan, although I'm not even sure why, Heidi.
Well, I wanted to make sure I look good underneath too, right?
How does it work?
Because at some point, the worm needs to be
Exactly.
Wow. Whether that was 2022 or 2024, it's a great costume. You know what I'm saying? How'd you guys have a good Halloween? How many people think I'm a piece of shit? Do you guys have a good Halloween? For me, as I record this, it's still not even Halloween yet. Tomorrow's Halloween for me.
Did rednecks kill your folks?
So, I can't say whether or not I had a good Halloween because it hasn't happened yet. Although, it's not like I'm going to do anything for it. What am I going to do for Halloween? Fucking go trick-or-treating as an adult? You better not do that. Don't you dare go trick-or-treating as an adult. I'll send Heidi Klum after you as a worm. Oh, this was a 2022 costume. We are still rolling on the floor over Heidi Klum's Halloween 2022 costume. Wow, say, that's a great costume. I like worms. I like worms. Let me look something up here. I want to talk about UFC 308 for a bit here. It was a really fucking good card. It was nice, and I didn't do fight predictions because we were still in the Halloween Spooktober mode. So I didn't want to, I don't know, eat my fucking testicle sack. Eat my sack with my testicles in it. But from here on out, we're going to continue the fight predictions. I had to watch it at work because it was in Abu Dhabi. So it started at like 8 a.m., the early prelims. And I like watching the early prelims. And the prelims. I had some cum in my throat because I was sucking off Tony Hinchcliffe's cock.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Try to keep this like a fist from your face.
I'll fist you, Joe Rogan. Yeah. UFC 308. I watched it. Great fucking card, dude. Honestly, I hated having to watch it at work, but it was good. It was a very, very good card. I didn't get to see the whole thing because I had to do work shit, but I got to see the important parts of it. Fucking Shara's double fucking spinning back fists. Oh my god, that shit was crazy. And I wanted Khamzat to win. So I'm glad he did win. But man, I can't believe what he did to Whittaker. For those who don't know, first round, within 3 minutes, this is him here. Khamzat got Whittaker in a chokehold. All right? And almost immediately when he got in this position, before he even got under his neck, Whittaker tapped. All right? And as I was watching it, and as everyone was watching it, we were like, that is too quick of a tap. Something must have happened. And it turns out that Khamzat crushed his fucking chin, his jawbone, and like cracked it and shoved his three bottom teeth like into his face. Look at this picture here. This is disgusting and I hate looking at it. But look, that's disgusting, dude. just fucking annihilated his jaw from a fucking chokehold. Squeeze. Crushed it. Can you believe that shit? All right. Now, I like Forrest Whitaker. What? You guys know who Forrest Whitaker is. Let me show you. Forrest Whitaker. That's what I used to call him. This guy. He's got the eye. He's got an eye like I do. My eye is kind of like this guy's eye. I got one of those eyes too, Forrest Whitaker. Anyway. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know. I wanted Kamzat to win. Kamzat won. So now there's a debate on whether or not Kamzat's going to fight DDP or if Strickland's going to fight DDP. But Kamzat can't come to America because of visa issues, because he's dealing with some shit with the fucking, I don't know, some Middle East fucking bullcrap. I don't know the full story, but he can't come to America. So it's like, if people want Kamzat to fight DDP, because Kamzat's now number 3 ranked and he's ready for that belt, that means DDP is going to have to go to Abu Dhabi. But DDP has the belt. So technically speaking, Kamzat should come to DDP. Dick, pussy. But who knows? You know, Kamzat and DDP would sell. But what I want to see happen, I want to see Strickland. I still want to see Strickland fight DDP, okay? And I want to see Strickland get that belt back, which we all thought he fucking should have kept the belt in the first place, because we all thought he won that fight, but I guess he didn't. So Strickland gets that belt back, and then Strickland fights Kamzat. But here's the thing. Is Strickland going to go to Abu Dhabi? I don't know. I mean, if the money's right, he's going to fucking get on a plane and fly. But I think he would go regardless. But still, the thing is, how often does the UFC cater to people other than the belt holder? Are they going to do it? I'm basing all this information off of what Brendan Schaub said as well. Brendan Schaub had some great points. 2 episodes in a row, we're Schaubing it up. But he had some great points about this. Is the UFC going to cater to Kamzat and make either Strickland or DDP fly to Abu Dhabi? Huh? I don't know. And then let's say Kamzat wins the belt. Okay? Let's just say that happens. Then what? Now, is every time someone needs to go against Kamzat, they're going to have to fight in Abu Dhabi? That would be shitty. I wouldn't like that. Because then I got to be, well, I mean, it's kind of a selfish thing to say, but then I'd have to watch cards at 8 in the morning every time. That's no fun. No. But maybe, this is a long shot, but if Trump wins his presidency, which he's gonna, there's no way he's not. But if Trump wins, we all know Trump's buddy with fucking Dana White. So Dana's going to go to Trump and he's going to go, hey, Mr. Trump, can we do something about Kamzat's fucking visa so we can get that mofk over here? And Trump's going to go, yeah, let me do something about that. Maybe they'll figure something out. I doubt it, though. That's not how that works. It'd be cool, though. It'd be cool to get cum shot over here. As Strickland calls him. I mean, I've always called him cum shot too, just because you gotta call him that. But fuck, dude, Strickland versus cum shot, dude, that would be. Oh, are you kidding me right now? That would be so nice. That would be so nice. I like my wife. Is that what autism does to you? I don't know. Okay, but then we had the main card, the main event. Max Holloway versus Ilya Topuria. Ilya's pretty great, man. Not gonna lie. But I was voting for Max, as was most people. So to see him get fucking knocked out, well, TKO'd, it's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. And also, Brendan Schaub had also another great idea where he thinks that instead of Conor McGregor coming in to fight Ilia Topuria or whoever, because they're not even close to the same weight class anymore, Conor McGregor, or why? No, that wasn't it, because they are in the same weight class, aren't they? I don't fucking know, dude. He was thinking that Brendan Schaub was thinking Conor McGregor should fight Max Holloway for the BMF belt. And I was like, oh, that's a really fucking cool idea. That's a really nice idea. All right, because you got Ilia Topuria, who's running around, running his mouth saying he wants to fight fucking Makachev right now. And it's like, dude, chill the fuck out, bro. Chill out for a bit. Fucking fight the people in your own weight class first and earn the right to a second belt, because everybody wants that second belt right now. I'm really starting to sound like Brendan Schaub now. I'm basically repeating everything Brendan already said, but I agree with it a lot. And I think Conor McGregor, Conor McNugget, Conor McNee, I didn't say it. Conor McNee. Oh, I said it. You know what fucking Rampage Jackson called him? He said, I'm the original McGregor. I'm Conor McNee. God, I wish we could just say it, dude. And I mean, we can. I can just say it, right? I can just say the N-word whenever I want. I can just say it. Like, why can't I? iDub said it all the time. All right? His whole thing was, by not saying it, you're giving the word more power. So it's like, why can't I just say it? It's the same thing with Tony Hinchcliffe. All right? We're calling him racist for making jokes, but we know he's not racist. So why can't we all just say the word? It's the only word we can't say. Like, can you think of another word that's just universally, like, not acceptable? I don't think so. So why is it just that one? I guess maybe all the words that are deemed racist, right? Like I'm going to bleep all these. What else is there? Let me see if I can even Google this. I bet if I Google like racist words, Google won't even show me them. List of ethnic slurs. Let me just rifle through these and bleep every one of them. Here we go. There's one called ABC. ABCD. Let's see. Let's see if I recognize. Ape. There's one here that says ape for black people. That one's cool. Apple for Native Americans? What? What is this? This is crazy, dude. There's so many of them. Bambula. There's a lot for black people. Banan. Balagia. Or Balaja. Banana. Really? For East? Or these are just, there's too many. Barbarian. What's wrong with that one? That one's fine. Beaner. Bubblegum. Again, for African Americans. Blackie. Blackie for white. No. Bohunk. That one's cool. I like that one. Bong. Bootlip. Wasn't there one called bootlicker for like Germans or something? Give me something good. Cabbage eater. I like that one. For German and Russian people. Oh, look. Kanika. Kanika is for Chinese and Japanese people. There is a cannabis company in Canada called Kanika. Isn't that nice? Camel jockey. I've heard that one plenty in Alberta. What else we got? Does that say Chipotle? No. Chilote? Chonky for Asian people. That's for fat people, isn't it? Christ killer is Jewish people. Ooh, chalk ice for black people. Chow for Chinese people. They have it like segregated for the origin where the word is said and then the ethnicity that it's used towards. Isn't that fun? Coon, we all know coon. Cotton picker, great one. Cracker, crow. What else we got? So many, dude. This is a good list. Flip for Filipino. I think I've heard that one before. Gin jockey for white people. That's a funny one. Never heard that one before. A lot of these are like in a different language too, so I can't really pronounce them. Greenhorn. I hear the word greenhorn here all the time for someone who's like a rookie at something. You're a greenhorn. He's a greenhorn. He's still green. He hasn't got his japs in yet. Oh, jap is another one. Greaseball. Yeah. Greaser. We know that one. We're only in the H's right now. Half-breed for multi-ethnic people. Okay, I mean, we could go all day with this, right? I mean, anyway, speaking of like racist shit, I saw this today and it fucking made me laugh my ass off. For those who don't know, I'm from a town in Nova Scotia called Sydney. And within that town, there's a gentleman who goes by the name of Frankie McDonald. Now, Frankie McDonald, he is on the autism spectrum. And it's pretty clear that he is. And listen, I'm not making fun of him, but well, maybe I am. I don't know. Take it as you wish. But he likes to make noises. He likes to make videos about his weather. He claims he's like a weather meteorologist type of person. So he'll tell you the weather in all over the world. He'll make videos of him imitating different animals and whatnot. He'll make videos of him munching like burgers and stuff, invisible burgers. You know, the regular fucking autism stuff.
Okay, guys, let's do some dancing. Let's show me my moves.
That's him there. He'll do some dancing. But we've always known Frankie well before he was ever a worldwide viral sensation. Like in my hometown growing up, even before YouTube even existed, we would see Frankie on the streets. And we all knew him because he would still do this stuff that you're about to see on the streets. So every once in a while, Frankie will show up on my For You page or on my Reels or whatnot. But I saw this one today and I busted a gut laughing.
There's a lot of monkeys and gorillas after me now. There's a ton of them. I can't take it anymore. There's a lot of monkeys and gorillas after me now. There's a ton of them.
So if you can't read, if you're blind and you're just listening to this podcast, which if you are, what the hell's the matter with you? But it says POV. I should refresh this. POV, you just bought the last piece of chicken from KFC.
There's a lot of monkeys and gorillas after me now. There's a ton of them. I can't take it anymore.
Isn't that nice? Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, I love a good laugh. It's not too often I fucking have a good lickety laugh. So anyway, speaking of like growing up in Sydney, Nova Scotia, then not only is it Halloween, but this video showed up almost immediately after on my For You page about like a Halloween costume party in Nova Scotia. And same city. Well, I think they said North Sydney, if I remember correctly, which is like, you know, not far from Sydney, where I'm from and where Frankie McDonald's from. But there was a nice little fucking Halloween costume party that happened, and well, let's just see what happened.
A Nova Scotia fire department is in hot water after 4 guests were seen wearing KKK costumes at a Firefighters Club Halloween party. So the North Sydney Firefighters Club is being called out for allowing several attendees to appear dressed as members of the KKK. The deputy fire chief apologized on Facebook, expressing disappointment in the actions of those involved and asking for community forgiveness. He said in part, "I can honestly tell you that the situation at the North Sydney Firefighters Club is not who we are or what we stand for." He went on to say, also a sincere promise to do better in the future. Now, this Nova Scotia councillor is giving her take on the fire department's apology.
To deem an entire organization as racist and to pull them through the mud when they do so much for everyone, they made a mistake. They said they were sorry. What more do you want?
Meanwhile,
Agreed.
Others aren't letting this slide. This community advocate, Quantrell Provo, posted on Facebook saying, "Simply no words. The fact that this was at an event and no one kicked these individuals out, felt uncomfortable, or spoke up until after the
Pussy.
fact speaks volumes."
Pussy.
Now, people online are reacting. One user said, "I see ghost costumes." And this user said, "It's a Halloween costume. Who cares?"
Exactly.
Meanwhile, this person said, "Absolutely disgusting. An apology isn't enough."
Well,
Now,
what
some
else do you
people are
want?
suggesting educational initiatives and more accountability for actions that affect marginalized groups.
Work from that apology, but the apology has to be bigger than
Why?
that. You know, you have
Why?
to, for one, with the apology as acknowledging that something's wrong, but then we need to move into education.
So,
Nah.
Squad, what's your reaction to this?
Nah.
And do you think the fire department's apology is enough?
Yeah, I don't even think they needed to apologize, to be honest. And you might be saying, well, why not? The cops racist, 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 it's racist, it's racist, it's racist. It's not, though. It's not racist. It really isn't. When you think about it, it's not. They're just dressing up as Klan members. They're not out there fucking murdering black people and burning crosses and fucking spreading hate. It's just like the Tony Hinchcliffe situation. We're bringing it back. They're having fun. They're goofing around. All right, if there was no cameras there, they would have just had this night. They would have joked around. The night would have been over. The party would have been over, and everyone would have moved on, and no one else would have even known about it. They're not spreading hate. They're not spreading hate, and they have no intention to. They're having fun. They're goofing around. I'm going to dress up as a KKK member. That's funny. That's fun. Right? This video that's putting all the attention on the firefighters who dressed up as this is actually what's the word? They're actually making it worse by doing this because they're spreading more awareness of it. They're turning it into a thing that it isn't. It's not racist, but they're saying it's racist, and they're bringing all this attention to it. Like, look at what these guys did. It's so racist. It's so bad. They apologize, but it's not enough. They got to do more. We need to educate people on how this is wrong and blah 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 blah. Just stop talking about it. How about that? How about just stop talking about it? How about stop acknowledging it? How about stop pretending that it's this thing that it's bigger than what it actually is? It's not, dude. So what? So what? They put a white sheet on and cut some eye holes in with a pointy hood. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Okay? Who gives a fuck? They're not actual KKK members. They're not racist. They have no intention of doing that. Let them have fun. Let them fuck around. Seriously, let them fuck around. If all those people in that video that disagreed with this, actually went to this party and laughed and joked around with the KKK members, with the people dressed up as the KKK, they all would have had a good time. Everyone would have got along. They all would have laughed with each other. Those guys would have came in dressed as KKK. And he would have been like, oh my God, that's insane. And he'd be like, yeah, it's funny, huh? And the night would be over and everyone would move on. That's what would have happened. And that's what should happen. There's no reason. Like I said, I don't even think they need to apologize. There's no reason to. It's just having fun, dude. It's just having a little fucking goofy time. But whatever. That's my hometown, I guess. We're all just a bunch of racies. You guys would rather see this, wouldn't you? You guys rather walk out your door and see this rather than people dressed up as KKK members for Halloween costume. Not gonna lie, this would be pretty cool though. Imagine witnessing this. Two meese duking it out. Just two mooses battling it out. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience right here. I know all you Americans think that Canadians see this every day, but we don't. We don't. I see a moose more often than not. I probably see a moose at least once a year, I'd say. At least. Maybe once every couple years. And usually it's a cow moose, not a bull moose, but to see them fight like this, pretty rare. I've never seen them like this. Although I'm not a hunter either, so it's a dangerous time to be out there. They will kill you. If they spot you, they'll kill you. Especially when it's in rut. Ah! Oh my lord, you didn't hear that, did you? There's a vent in my roof, and it just fell. Smashed onto the floor, millions of pieces. It's all over the place. Huge explosion. Vent pieces everywhere. I could have died. But you would have liked that, wouldn't you? Because I like it when people wear KKK costumes. That's what you're saying right now. You're like, he deserves to die. Because he agrees with those firefighters. He deserves to die. That's what you're thinking. I know you're thinking that. I know. Go ahead. Write your hate comments. It doesn't bother me. It just gives me... you guys need to realize the more hate comments you leave, the more attention you're bringing to the person that you hate. If you truly don't like people's content, just ignore it. But guess what? Hey, go ahead. Leave your hate comments. Bring it on. I love it. I want more. Give it all to me. Give it all. You know? Just like when people hate Logan.
All right, this is the best.
Oh, God, Logan. I wasn't ready for you. I was leading into you. You're not supposed to speak yet. You're killing the illusion, boy. It's just like when people hate on Logan Paul just for the sake of him being successful. Or KSI or Mr. Beast. You know? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're a person who becomes successful, if you're a person who becomes powerful, if you're a person who becomes wealthy, people have to hate you. Because they're jealous and they hate their lives. Because they're not willing to do anything to improve their life. So they see someone on top and they have to fucking rip them apart. They have to fucking destroy them because they've got nothing else better to do. Losers, all right? And people are doing that to KSI and Logan Paul and Mr. Beast with their Lunchly brand. All right, but I love Logan. I love Logan because he always comes back with receipts and fucking a nice packaged compilation of evidence. All right? Because we've seen people trying to shut down Lunchly. All these fake fucking articles that people love to put out saying that Lunchly is moldy and all this shit. But I specifically wanted to watch this video on my podcast to show you guys just like the lengths Logan goes to. He doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have, because he knows the truth, just like we know the truth about Tony Hinchcliffe. He knows the truth about his company, about his brands, about his products. So why does he have to address the hate? He knows he doesn't have to, but he does it anyway, and he does it in such a great way. Watch.
All right, this is the best one yet. According to ex-users, various retail stores have recalled Lunchly products due to FDA's concerns. The sign in the tweet reads, due to public health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchly products. We will restock as soon as deemed fit for consumption and ship through our warehouses. But that's so weird because FDA recalls are public by law. And as you can see, Lunchly is not on the FDA recall.
Haha. Right? We've all heard it. We're all like, oh, Lunchly's getting recalled because of mold or whatever. All right? I didn't even know it was all public information that anyone could look up. But look, we can look it up. And you know what? That's great. address that fact. All right? You could go look it up right now. It's not on there. I looked it up. It's not on there.
A recall list. So hold up, that means that this sign is fake. Somebody typed up and printed out a 100% lie about Lunchly being recalled, taped it to the fridge, then a picture of it was taken by someone else and posted on social media as if it were real.
Losers, dude. Like, who goes to that length to fucking try to bring him down? They're just fucking scummy fucking pieces of shit, dude. People who've got nothing else better to do than to fucking destroy people who are more successful than them because they know it's going to get them views.
Community notes, where you at? Anyway, I had my forensics team look into it, and they were able to find the exact location where this allegedly took place.
I love
by photo
this.
matching the tweet with the gray door handle and
Hell
the sales
yeah.
labels. Then we cross-referenced it with the location.
The lengths he goes
it's
to.
a Fred Meyer, and I had someone go there. Boom, exact match. Same door
Wow.
handle, same tag, same products even. But hold on, where is the FDA recall sign? Also, we can see the sales data. After Lunchly was recalled, it wasn't, but after that sign was posted, we continued to sell out all of the Lunchlys that hit the shelves in that store. So who put that fake sign up? Turns out it was an employee named who said this when we confronted him, and I quote, "That was like kind of rumorized, I guess, through around here, but we had seen a posting about that, but I was the one who had written that, but since we got Lunchly back, it's been taken down." When it comes down to the actual, like, I guess, accountability of it, it was a rumor that was up in the air. Since we had heard that the FDA whole thing was kaput, we took it down. Yeah.
Bullshit, dude. He's just lying through his teeth. All right? Because he's scared that Logan confronted him, so he's blabbing.
Yeah, it was more of like it wasn't like anyway. Hater or dumbass? I don't know.
Both.
Oh, maybe both. Oh, and I also saw this video.
As of right now, it is believed that all of the Lunchlys are being discontinued in various stores.
Yeah, that's also not true. Turkey Stack'ems are not discontinued. Stores are selling them as we speak, and they're also still on Kroger's website, which would be crazy for an item that's discontinued. Hey, and look, I know some people are driving up to 130 miles.
By the way, Rosina Pansino used to follow you back in the day, but she's gone woke, just like everyone. Not everyone, but a lot. And she has had a hate on for Mr. Beast for many months now because she claimed, I don't even remember what, but it was a bunch of bullshit. And now she's realizing the amount of views that she gets from hating on Mr. Beast. So she's doing everything she can to go against them. And so in this tweet here, she said, I drove for 130 miles to many different stores to look for the Lunchly Turkey Stack'ems. And she did end up buying them, and I wish I would have watched the video, but she did a review on them or something. Anyway, she's just got a hate on for the sake of gaining views, and that's the point that I'm trying to make here, is these losers. They can't do anything to improve their life. They don't know what it takes to become successful, and they're not willing to change their life to become successful. So they have to hate these big creators because they hate themselves. And they hate seeing people like this be successful because they know they don't have the courage themselves to change and better their own person. So they push that negativity onto these people. And when they do that in a video response or any sort of content online, it gets views because all these other haters and all these other losers in the world who can't better themselves glom onto that because they're like, hey, he's right. I don't like Logan Paul because I'm jealous of him. All right? So now that loser who couldn't figure out how to do anything in their life is starting to get views. Okay. So they're getting all these views. Now they feel like they're actually doing something good in their life because they're getting views and now they're making money off their content. So what do? They leech off the same subject. They squeeze as much hate out of it as they can. Succubus. All right? Because it profits them. But it doesn't last forever because you can't just do that for the rest of your life. All right? And what ends up happening? The well runs dry because people move on. And so what does that succubus try to do? They try to make other content, but they can't do it because they're too miserable and they haven't bettered their lives yet. They haven't bettered themselves. They're trying to live off shitting on Logan and KSI and Mr. Beast. That's how they try to live. And it doesn't work forever. Sure, it works right now, but that well's going to run dry. And when that well runs dry, your views are going to drop off. And when your views drop off, you're going to try to change your content. And when you try to change your content, you're going to realize it's not going to work. And when it doesn't work, you're going to fall back down to that miserable self that you always were. And still were while you were making that shit content about these guys. And what's going to happen? You're never going to get anywhere. It's never going to work out for you. All right? So that's why I love that Logan does this. Okay? Because as these people sit back in their chairs and push out this nonsense, these lies, this hate, people flock to it because they don't bother doing their own research. And they think it's all the truth. But Logan takes he takes his time and he gathers every piece of critical evidence that he needs, and he compiles it all together nicely into a less than 3-minute video. He gives you everything you need to know, truth-wise, of facts of what's actually happening. And that's why I wanted to show this, because it's so amazing and well done. I want to be one of the people who's actually critically thinking about this and using common sense. Okay? I'm not just going to hate Logan Paul because he's a successful person. Look at what he's doing. Just actually look at what he's doing. You can't deny that he deserves what he has.
It's just to find Lunchly, but please be patient as we try to ramp up production to meet the demand. But it's just crazy to me that we're a $4 lunch kit, and in the first 4 weeks, our headquarters had a bomb threat. The FBI has identified the individual. He's based in London, which is crazy because we don't even distribute there. A fabricated FDA recall that never happened. An attention-hungry little clout goblin who has made it her entire identity to speak negatively on all things Mr. Beast. And we'd love to think this is all just a coincidence, but it's a nah. We call him Cap. The fact is, the USDA inspects every finished food lot and approves it before even leaving our facility. And yes, it's possible that issues happen in transit, like a seal breaking, or at the store level with rough handling. But just like any produce you buy, problems can arise, and our retail partners are great. They'll offer a full refund, and we are happy to assist anyone at any time if you email our customer service. But at the end of the day, the product speaks for itself. In our first 5 weeks in Kroger, we've already outsold Lunchables and comparable SKUs that also sell drinks inside. We're going to keep innovating and improving our product as we attempt to disrupt this archaic industry that's been run by the same corporate giants for the past 120 years. It is a new era, and the ops are going to have to try harder.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode of the Dynamite Gizmo podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, but if you didn't, guess what? Doesn't matter. You still watched it anyway if you got this far in the video. All right. All in all, what needs to be said is this: there needs to be less hate. Okay? We're allowed to disagree. I'm allowed to disagree with you. You're allowed to disagree with me. But I'm never going to cancel you, and you should never cancel me. And don't cancel Tony Hinchcliffe. And don't cancel Logan Paul. And don't cancel the firefighters who dressed up as a KKK member just because they wanted to have fun at a Halloween party. We're all in this together. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. Those who are true haters, those who are true racists, those who truly discriminate on other people, you can spot them. You know who they are because they're actually doing the hateful things. So saying these people are hateful just for the sake of jumping on the bandwagon, it's not appropriate. And you know it's not right. You're just doing it because you want to please your side. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, or don't. Because in the end, it doesn't really matter. Bye!